Welcome back, everybody. If you're new, my name's Nicholas, and this is Investing Against the Grain. Well, it happened. Elon Musk is quitting. He's selling all his shares. Everything is going to hell. Where it's over. Tesla's gonna crash, right? Everything's just gonna be ruined. We're all screwed. It's ridiculous. All right, all these things we're seeing right now. Elon can't even put out a damn tweet anymore without people taking it seriously. What am I talking about? I'll tell you in a second. But before we do that, don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's get into it. Before we get into all that FUD and all that drama and BS, let's talk about the CPI report that came out at 8:30 a.m. So the CPI, the Consumer Pricing Index, is essentially the way we measure inflation within the United States. And it was a little higher than expected. It was at 6.8%. It went up by 0.8%. We were expecting 0.7%. So, a little higher. But what's interesting is that it seems like the stock market is happy about it. Okay, it seems like the stock market is just happy that it wasn't even higher than we expected, right? 7+%. And what this means is that not that it's a good thing, and not the stock market is happy about inflation, but what it means is that it's already been baked into the stock market. We've already anticipated this. We've already had crazy reactions, and as we can see from this morning before the market opens, things seem to be headed upwards in a positive direction. So that's good news. We'll still have to see how the day goes. It is Friday. Anything could happen. But overall, the inflation numbers are what we expected for the most part. So that's good news. Nothing crazy. No outliers. All right. Now let's talk about Elon Musk quitting. So this all started last night with a satirical, jest-like tweet from Elon Musk saying the following: "Thinking of quitting my jobs and becoming an influencer full-time. What do you think?" That's all he wrote, right? Just purely joking. And it took literally, look at this, 10:56 p.m. is when he posted this, okay? It wasn't even an hour before Reuters came out with the article, headline, "Tesla's Musk says he is thinking of quitting his jobs." Let's read this article real quick. Again, the article titled, "Tesla's Musk says he's thinking of quitting his job." Look at the picture they chose. He looks so distraught, doesn't he? All right, so the article reads, Tesla Inc. Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk is thinking of leaving his jobs and becoming an influencer, the world's richest man tweeted on Thursday. "Thinking of quitting my job and becoming an influencer full-time. What do you think?" Musk said in the tweet without elaborating. Oh no. It goes on to say, it was not immediately clear if Musk, a prolific user of the social media platform, was being serious about quitting his roles. Musk, who is also the founder and CEO of rocket company SpaceX and leads brain chip startup Neuralink and infrastructure firm The Boring Company, said during a conference call in January that he expects to be the CEO of Tesla for several years. "It would be nice to have a bit more free time on my hands as opposed to just working day and night from when I wake up and when I go to sleep 7 days a week. Pretty intense." Last month, he asked his followers on Twitter whether he should sell 10% of his stake in the electric car maker to which the majority agreed. He has sold shares worth nearly 12 billion since. And that's the whole article. That's it. So pretty much it's not clear, right? Reuters is saying that we're unsure whether or not Elon is serious about this or not. But let's go back to the tweet from Sawyer regarding this article, and let's see Elon's reaction. Yeah, pretty comical, isn't it? How does this even happen? How are you even a reputable news source if you can't even pick up context clues or understand that this is clearly in jest? That's just ridiculous. I mean, and of course, it's all about the headlines. That's all these people do anymore. If it's Elon, if it's Tesla, if it's anything Elon related, it makes news, it gets clicks, and that's why they did this. It's honestly, to me, it's disgusting. So let's go into talk about what they did mention. Elon did sell shares, so let's take a look at that by looking at my model. So here we have my chart, my model that I've been tracking all of these sales for Elon. Over here on the left, you can see shares that he exercised, and on the right, you can see what he actually sold. So here on the 9th of December, you can see that he sold another 934,000, the same amount he's been selling, right? And this is all part of that premeditated selling plan that he had already established back in September. And so again, this was December 9th. If you can see here, you can see we have a total sold of just over 11 million. And this brings us to a total of 65% of the way there to his 10% sold, assuming that 10% is based off the 7 million or 17 million. And I believe it is. At this point, I don't think he's counting his options as part of his total number. And what's even funnier is as Elon is selling shares, right, essentially to sell the 10% that he mentioned in the poll, but also to pay for the taxes that he's going to incur for these exercised options. Look at this. Number of shares sold, 11,032,330. Shares exercised, 12,827,368. Very clear, one number is bigger than the other by almost 2 million. Elon Musk, at this point, has sold 11 million shares, and yet he's going to walk, as of today, as of December 10th, Elon has more shares in aggregate than he did when he started selling. Isn't that hilarious? He has technically acquired more shares by exercising these options than he has sold. Like this is comical. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So this is what they're talking about with him selling. I told you this is why I hate that he's doing it this way. Every single time Elon goes ahead and sells, we already know it's 10%. That's the number. So this is going to continue until that's done. And every single time we see some idiot, some stupid news organization go out, oh, Elon Musk continues to sell, or Elon Musk sells another X amount of shares every single time. And it's, again, headlines, clicks. I don't even know if there's any such thing as news anymore. Everything's about clicks and views and, grabbing anyone's attention. Nobody seems to want to do anything for the right reasons and just, to provide good, concrete information. I mean, hopefully you think that's what I'm doing here. Hopefully you see this as valuable, not just me trying to brainwash you in one way or the other, or just trying to get you to click on hopefully you're getting value from this. And if you're not, then I encourage you to go do something that does bring you value, because the goal for this channel is to add value to your life. I don't want to waste your time. Hopefully you see that and you feel that same way. So with that said, let's take a look at this real quick. This is the amount he's been selling, right? We've seen this. If I scroll up, it's been pretty consistent that he's been selling this 934,000. If we extrapolate this out all the way to the 16th of December, and assuming he sells this amount every single day up until then we will finally get to 103%, or just over 100%, obviously. So it looks like we need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more sells of this amount for Elon to be finished with his 10% of selling. Again, assuming that's 17 million, which I think there's a more and more higher degree of confidence in that number as we get closer to the date. So I think that's encouraging. I don't think it's not going to happen like this, right? It's not going to happen 7 days in a row, but it does seem like this might be completed by the end of December or, mid-January. So that's going to be a very bullish thing. Once Elon's done selling, right? Think about how much downward pressure that's putting, right? I mean, that's just an extra million shares that are being sold, each time he does this. So once that's gone, I think we're going to see a lot of people pile back in. I mean, the strength of the stock in spite of this has been very impressive. So keep an eye out for that. I do think that it's going to be a bullish run. Also, keep in mind, what Gary Black put out yesterday with regards to Giga Berlin, Giga Austin, the Cybertruck, all that. I mean, you can read the tweet right here. A lot of good stuff there. Very exciting stuff. Good things to come for the next couple months, right? All of our theses are still intact. I get it. Inflation's got downward pressure. 12.9, nothing of impact actually happened. But I'm telling you, it's about to be a bull run. We're going to have a great, end of year, first month of 2022, and it's a very bullish time to be a Tesla investor. All right, we're going to wrap it up for today. Please have a great weekend. Enjoy your family. Remember what matters. Okay, spend that time with them. Cherish the moments you have. Don't work too hard. Be patient with each other. Just enjoy what you have. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the time off. And please do me a favor. Hit the like button. hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. If you need some merch, if you need some stuff for Christmas gifts, we got a store here. Check it out. Got a lot of cool stuff there. I love you all. Again, enjoy the weekend. Peace.